So the topic today is the necessities. So basically, what do you feel like is a necessity for someone to court you or date you? What necessities do you feel like they have to have?
First, I need me a nigga with some money. But no, for real. Like, I feel like I'm not judging nobody. It's hard for everybody out here. It's even hard for me. I'm a broke college student right now. Well, I ain't gonna say broke, but I'm a college student right now that, I'm trying to make my way in life. So, you ain't gotta be the richest nigga, but you gotta have something going for yourself.
A little
like,
coin.
Yeah, like, I like 9 to 5 men. I have my little fun with, the little dope boys, little hood niggas, but if you gotta post Tap In, DraftKings, Navy, Chase, all that on your page all day, every day, I can't do nothing.
So is it a soft pass or is it a hard pass?
I'm gonna say between a soft pass and I might go for it depending on the personality.
Okay.
Because I don't know, it's just a nigga that just be waiting for plays all day. Like
So you already gotta have some shit in motion.
Yeah, and then it's just like the amount of time that niggas really put in a scamming. Like, you could have got a fucking job. You could have made a career. You could have had a business.
And then too, I be thinking like when it comes to that, I always just say, if you're gonna do that, like still have something on the side, whether that's like a part-time job or just something on the side. Especially if you got kids, people don't be understanding. Like when you have a job, like yeah, it might be little money, it might be petty money, but it's like you're still insured. If some shit go wrong, or for your kids, or what is it, like 401k, like it's benefits there. Like even if you want to do that scamming shit, you could still do it, but just have something like stable on the side. So if all that shit go down the drain, you still got a check to come home to. You still got money to touch if some shit go wrong. Your kids is insured. Like, you know what I mean? I don't think they really be thinking like outside of just that little box no more. Like, I'm gonna just get this fast money, this quick money, but as fast as it comes, as fast as it goes too.
See, if you giving your taxes up, you're going to jail.
Not you going to jail.
Or they garnishing your checks, either one.
Right, yeah. So outside of what you say, a little coin.
Yeah, just a little bit, to make a little stable living. I feel like I'm not gonna say you necessarily have to come from like a loving family, but I don't know. I felt like I dealt with a nigga that literally came from like struggle. Like everybody in this nigga like did him bold. Like he's just used to everybody shitting on him basically. And it was just like that compared to how I was brought up and us trying to get together. Just
it's not gonna mesh. It's not gonna mesh.
Cause it was just like the majority of the relationship was me trying to prove to him that I wasn't gonna do no bullshit to him. Then it's like, I thought, I was like, bro, I ain't did shit to you to make you feel like I do this.
And now I'm offended. Cause
it's like, okay, in the beginning, you got to get to know me, okay. But it's like, now I feel like you questioning my character because that's not even nothing that I would do.
Right.
So, I just feel like we got to like come from somewhat of a similar background. And I don't know. I could be wrong, but it seemed like most of the niggas I had problems with, they daddy not in their life. So, maybe that's something that I need to
that definitely can play a factor. It can play a factor.
And knowing the niggas, can't say I blame them, but
someone can't say I blame them. I don't know, but I feel like the father part, like I feel like it could play a factor. It could be positive or it could be negative. It be like that sometimes. I feel like that'd be my answer to everything. I'd be like, it'd be like that sometimes, but it do. So, okay, so you said a little coin, family background.
Let's see, what do I feel like is necessary?
Like a necessity. Like if a dude approach you like, hey baby, what's up with you? Can I get your number?
I feel like I don't do baby daddies at all. At least not at this point.
None?
I just feel like I don't
Breathe.
know.
I feel like that's cap.
No, it's not. It's not. Like, I don't know. I just always feel like niggas are discreetly fucking their baby mama. Like, I don't have time for that shit. And I just feel like I'm too young to be dealing with that shit. Like, granted, a lot of people's having kids now, so I'm eventually have to get over that shit. But for right now, no, I don't deal with baby daddies. Because I can get up and go. people with kids, y'all can't do that.
You gotta think about the kids.
That too. And it's just like, it's too much to that shit. And something that I feel like is, but that's not really a necessity though. I shouldn't have said that. Like, that's just more of a preference. That's not a necessity.
Right.
But damn, I feel like I need like a manly man. Like, bro, these niggas now is sassy. Like, I can't. Like, and then my parents had me when they was older. So I had an old school daddy. Like, my daddy did everything. Like, nigga, I'm not calling you a nigga, but my daddy would get mad. Like, if you even try to open up the car door, like, if you even think about looking at the check, like, not even saying like it's like about at that aspect of it, but I kind of grew up. My mama, even though like my daddy took care of a lot of stuff, like my mama's very strong willed. Like my mama's a boss. Like she can take care of anything like by herself. Like even since my daddy left, my mama been doing all this shit by herself. So I love my mama, but I have very good. Like I have strong like female figures in my life. So it's like sometimes it's hard for me to kind of be like submissive to like a nigga, and I feel like that's something that I gotta work on. But I feel like if you can't come and approach me and kind of like put me in my place, like I'm gonna walk all over you. I'm not.
Listen. I'm the same. Like, okay, so this is my point of view on it. It's just like, if you let me, I'm going to. Like, if you let me slide all over you, I'm going to do that. But not only am I going to do it, but I'm also it's gonna be like, I'm not really gonna like you, or I'm not gonna really fuck with you for real, because it's like you're literally letting me like slide all over you. Like, you're in my head, it's gonna be like, okay, he a little too weak for me. Like, I want a strong man. You know what I mean? But it's like, if I hint at it or I push at it a little bit, you be like, nah, baby, that's the thing.
I'm not even gonna lie. Like, I really realized it because it was like this older nigga I dealt with. I want to say he was like, at the time, I think he was like 28. Mm-hmm. And it was like right before I turned 21. So it was like, this was like the oldest like I had ever fucked with somebody. Yeah. And it was just like, I had kind of like tested him. And then it was just so crazy to me. Like, he was never disrespectful about it, but he was like, yeah, like, you not finna talk to me like that. Like, right. Then he was just so calm about it. But at the same time, it's like,
that's that grown man. Yeah, where is he now?
Okay.
I'm about to play with you.
Girl, no, because that was the only baby daddy I ever fucked with.
I knew it was cap.
But he really the reason why I couldn't do it, because just the whole dynamic.
Did you feel like he was like going back to the bill?
I ain't gonna necessarily say going back, but he just kind of gave me like, he like the type of nigga that like fuck your life up, like like rock your whole world, and I ain't feel like putting myself.
You ain't want to test the waters a little bit.
Nah, I wanted to so bad, but I'm like, nah. And then, bro, he had two, so nigga, you giving me furrow, like
two with the same.
No,
DM?
Same different.
Oh, two with two different.
And then it's like two girls.
Oh, yeah.
Hell no. You're not finna have these little girls hating me because they mama going back and telling them something. Now,
man, I ain't got nothing to do with it. I ain't got nothing to do with it.
Baby, I'm gonna send her pictures with me and a kid.
I'm dead. You know, a consistent money flow coming in, you might be working on your side hustle or something like that. That's cool. But it has to be something consistent. Like, we don't got time to just be waking up guessing every day. Like, I'm done with that. I'm through it all. Let me see. So, car, crib, job, for sure. That's it. Like, it has to be like that. Now,
in that order.
In that order. Another necessity. I like my men old. I like them. Oh, I like my men old. I like them seasoned. Very much so. I like them very much seasoned. Like,
she like AARP.
Listen. I didn't say all that, but I like my men old. So for me, it's a necessity that man, he gotta have at least, I don't even know what the least would be. At least maybe like 6 years, at least. Like, I like them seasoned.
That's okay. 6 not bad. Now once you get past that 7, 8, that's where you lose me.
Well, you gonna be lost with me.
Yeah.
You gonna be lost in the sauce.
Yeah. I can't go past that. I just feel like I can't go past because that make me feel like a kid. Like, and then you gotta realize with me, any niggas that's any more older than me, they enter in their 30s, and I'm just not getting in my 20s. Like, we at 2 different places in life. But
we is at 2 different places, right? But I feel like I'm in my, like, I don't know, like, I already feel like I'm kind of mature for my age, just like you said, like, being, like, growing up around older people. So I feel like I'm already in my mature age, and, like, those be the men I attract. But at the same time, like, the older niggas, they be kind of childish too. I'm not gonna lie. So you still have to, like, sort through them just like you would niggas like my age or niggas your age. Like, you still have to sort through them the same way. The only thing is, the older niggas, they probably just got a little bit more sauce to it. The older niggas got just a tad bit more sauce. I'm not gonna lie. Like, they been here a little bit longer. They probably doing the same shit we doing. They just got a little bit more sauce. I'm telling you, that age, I ain't gonna lie. Like, it's something about them. I don't know, but you gotta come with that age. Another necessity. I kind of agree with you with the whole household situation, because I done had a situation like that where, like, they were from what they call it, survival. They had, like, the survival tactics, so they never really received, like, love or nothing like that from their family or from their friend or from nobody. So when I come from, like, a place of love and nurturing and protecting and providing, like, the whole 360, and then I'm trying to, like, pour that into you, it's like, I feel like it's harder for them to receive it. And then it's like the whole trust situation. And then it's like, too, while you trying to pour into them and they're, like, quote unquote not receiving it, it's almost like a slap in your face. Like, okay, what really am I doing here? It's like a waste of time because they not receiving it. So you just pouring. You just giving yourself up, giving yourself away for nothing. So I don't know. I feel like they just have to be willing. Like, they have to be willing to accept it. Unfortunately, my camera did die during this episode, so we did not get to record an ending. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I will have more topics and more things to vent about and more guests. This is just the beginning. I can't wait to see where this goes and where it blows up to. In the meantime, you can just watch some of the bloopers from this episode. Again, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
Mic check, 1 2 1 2.
Right, mic check, 1 2. Blue. Hey. Then she say, do. That's what I